Coach, not very often. I start off asking about the bullpen, but Josh Sborz tonight was so big, coming back with bases loaded, getting both of those strikeouts. What'd you make of his performance and keeping
He
them
was
together?
big. He's been big, Leslie. I can't say enough about the workload he's been carrying for us. The big outs, bases loaded, one out, made some great pitches. To get out of that. Really, the pitching did a great job. Andrew threw a really nice game. They got to him there in the sixth and gave up a couple long ones, but Burke, he stepped up. Penn's doing a great job, and we got the timely hits. Big game by Josh Young. And then Jonah's hit was huge, bases loaded. So, well-played game by us.
Does it feel like things are trending in the right direction? It seemed like the guys were pretty pumped even just about this first win here.
Yeah, I think so. It's a big win. Close ball game. They got within one. We pulled away a little bit, but they had a good hitter up there in the ninth inning, and Smitty made some nice pitches. But it's a good way to start the road trip.
All right, time to enjoy some deep dish pizza.
Yeah.
You were cruising there early. Did you feel good? You went farther than you have in the last couple outings.
Yeah, it felt good. Just kind of got back to the basics. Talked with Maddox and Bobby Wilson a little bit, and the catchers, and just kind of was saying, hey, I need to simplify it a little bit for myself. I just hadn't been in the zone, and was kind of creating issues for myself with unforced errors, and so just really trying to get back to just throwing the heater in the zone and working off of that.
Martin kind of had an outing like that recently where he turned things around. Now you. Do you feel like maybe the starters as a whole are kind of circling back to what made you guys so good to begin with?
Yeah, everybody's season is individual, and it's really hard to be really good every time. Sometimes you do need to just have a reset, and I think everybody on this starting staff is communicating. I think the thing is, like, how quickly can you get those turned around, right? Like, you have one bad start, 2 out of 3, right? Like, and then it's like, okay, now we can get it kind of righted. And I think that's something that we've been trying to, work together with each other. And the more you communicate about your feels and your thoughts and your whatever, like, sometimes that can get you out of it quicker.
So, like the 3 starts in June prior to today, was there a point where you knew what you were doing? Or do you feel like you needed all 3 of those to kind of get to a point where you were, okay, I can reset now?
You can see what's going wrong, right? Like, I'm just spraying the ball and walking guys, not attacking the strike zone, high pitch counts, not putting guys away with 2 strikes. I think all those things you can see, and then it's just kind of, okay, why is that happening? How can we, get it cleared up? And like I said, I had a good talk with a lot of good talks with Mike and Bobby and Nate and the catchers, and just kind of, talk to them each a little differently about what I'm feeling and what's going on. And just like I said, it's a little bit of a reset. And I felt really good tonight. I think it kind of took me a minute to kind of, feel that rhythm and get going. And then obviously the end was not great, but definitely feel like I'm, stepping in the right direction.
So, Andrew, is there, when you say simplify, right, and you reset, is there a way to describe, what you did to get yourself back into the zone?
I think I was just pressing a little bit, just trying to put pitches in the perfect spot and not allowing my stuff to just play in the strike zone. You know what I mean? I was falling behind, and then, I'm sometimes a little bit of a predictable pitcher. I like to throw my heater, throw my fastball a lot. Like, when you're throwing more 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, 3-2 fastballs, generally speaking, you got to be a little bit more, a little more perfect with those pitches, versus if you're 0-1, 0-2, 1-2, you got a lot more room for error. And so just trying to simplify things, work ahead, get the heater in the strike zone, and then work off that.